If you're looking to develop better ear training while you also gain some new skills on piano, this week's tutorial is for you. Today, I'm going to show you how to play a simple 1-4-1 Plagal cadence on the piano while you sing along. This is super easy and fun, and if this interests you, stick around. I'm Brenda Earle Stokes. I'm the owner and creator of Piano and Voice with Brenda, creative and practical resources for singers, pianists, and music teachers. I am passionate about musicianship skills and about teaching everyone how to play piano. So naturally, today's video has an extra warm and fuzzy place in my heart. Today, I'm going to teach you how to play the 1-4-1 cadence, also known as a Plagal cadence, and I'm going to show you how to play it in all 12 keys on the piano while you sing along. A cadence in music is the close of a musical phrase where there is some kind of resolution from a moving chord to a resting chord. Today's cadence is called the Plagal cadence and is often known as the church cadence. The 4-1 resolution is a subdominant cadence, and it shows up all over the place from every style, from classical to contemporary music, from Handel's Messiah to country music and the blues. So I'm going to show you on the screen first, right here. I'm going to show you what this looks like on paper. All right, so you can see here we've got the 1-4-1 cadence in the key of C. And notice that I've notated C in root position, so that means it's home position with a C on the bottom. And the F is in second inversion. Now we did this on purpose for voice leading. So this means that your hand doesn't have to move too much around the piano. Okay, now when we move from the C chord to the F chord, you'll notice that the bottom note stays the same, while the middle note moves up by a half step and the top note moves up by a whole step. All right, this movement is going to be the same in every single key that we do this in. And again, I find this to be the easiest way to transpose is to be thinking about the intervals rather than the key signature of the key that you're in. All right, so now I'm going to show you how we're going to play this in all 12 keys. So we're going to start in the key of C. I'm putting my thumb on middle C and I'm playing the C triad. All right, and then you can see I'm going to go up to the F triad, and then I'm going to go back down to the C triad. So once again, when I go from C to F, the bottom note stays the same, the middle note goes up a half step, and the top note goes up by a whole step. All right, there you go. Great. So we're going to practice this through the circle of fifths, and I like to go the flat way, so going C to F to B flat to E flat, etc. So let's get started going that way, starting with F. All right, and then we're going to, middle note goes up by a half step, top note goes up by a whole step. Great. Then we go to the key of B flat, same thing, play the B flat triad, and then the middle note goes up by a half step, top note goes up by a whole step. Excellent. E flat is next. Now we're going to go to A flat and do the same thing. You can notice the fingering that I'm playing is I'm playing 1-3-5 for the 1 chord and for the 4 chord. All right, that's the best fingering you can use. Now we'll go to D flat. And when you're thinking of the intervals, it becomes much easier to do this in all 12 keys. G flat. Great, and now we'll go to the key of B. Now to E. And to A. To D, to G, and back to C. So what you'll want to do is take some time and practice that through until you're comfortable with all the keys. You can practice it up and down by half steps. You can go the other way via the circle of fifths, whatever feels good to you. Now we're going to turn this into an ear training exercise. All right. And what we're going to do is we're going to play the bass notes in the left hand. Let me show you. So we're going to play C, and that means we'll play the C in the left hand. Then we'll go to F. We're going to play the F in the left hand. Notice that the F is still the root of the chord, okay, even though we're not playing it in our thumb in our right hand. So we're going to go from C to F to C, okay? Now, to turn this into ear training, what you're actually going to do is you're going to sing what the note functions as. So you're going to sing do to fa to do. You're going to go like this. Do, fa, do. And you'll notice I'm singing what the left hand is playing. Do, fa, do. And I'm doing it in whatever octave is comfortable for my voice. All right, let's move on to F. Do, fa, do. E flat. Do, fa, do. Now to A flat. Do, fa, do. To D flat. Do, fa, do. Now to G flat. Do, fa, do. Do, fa. To E. Do, fa, do, do, fa, do. Now to D. Do, fa, do. Now to G. Do, fa, do. And then we're back to C. Okay? So by doing this, what I'm doing is I'm actually reinforcing the sound of this cadence, the do to the fa to the do. Now, if you're not a solfege person, which I totally respect, instead you could sing 1, 4, 1, right? You could sing that instead, whatever is comfortable for you to do. Now, this exercise is really great because not only is it going to help you to learn this cadence on the piano in all 12 keys, but it's actually going to tune your ear deeper into what this chord progression sounds like. And this cadence is so popular, you would have a hard time finding a song that didn't have a 1-4 movement in it somewhere in pretty much any style of music. So this is one that's really worthwhile spending the time to get inside your ear. So the next time you're listening to music, you can say, aha, I hear it. It's 1 to 4 to 1, or just 1 to 4 or 4 to 1. So now to make this even more of a challenge, at this point we've been playing do to fa to do, so we've been going up to the fa. Now let's practice it the opposite way, going down to the fa or down to the 4. All right, so that would look like this. You play the do, the root in the left hand, and then you go down to the F. Okay, and often people have a harder time hearing this or singing it, which is why we're going to do it. This is super extra bonus time. You're going to go do, fa, do. Let's do that in the key of F now. Do, fa, do. Now B flat. Do, fa, do. Good. Now to E flat. Do, fa, do. Excellent. To A flat. Do, fa, do. D flat. Do, fa, do. Do, fa, do. Now it's to B. Do, fa, do. E. Do, fa, do. to G, do, fa, do. Now let's go back to C. Do, fa, do. So how was that? Did it work? So my advice to you is to practice just playing the cadence first. Practice playing the C to the F to the C in all 12 keys until it's nice and smooth. When you're ready, you can add the left hand playing the bass notes, the roots of the chord, all right? And then you can sing along, singing either do, fa, do, or 1, 4, 1, if you like. And then for an extra challenge, you can go down to the fa, which can sometimes be harder to hear. If you like this video, don't forget to click like and leave a comment below. Let me know how practicing this went. Give me some ideas for other videos that you'd like me to make for you. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can be kept in the loop whenever new material is coming out. If you want to know more about my work, you can go to my website, pianoandvoicewithbrenda.com, and in the description box below, I have a whole bunch of really terrific resources for you to check out. Thank you so much for watching.